to chip in on what they feel is right and wrong. A lot of people are saying, well, it's promo, and just because your friend wants to get the bag, allow her to get the bag. I completely disagree. And I don't know how people could sit over here and say, well, it's wrong for him to get in the way of her money. You could promote something that's way more valuable and actually gives value to your supporters and actually is legitimate compared to having to scam people in order to get money. Something that's going on right now is that Lil Rodney and DDG have been beefing back and forth because DDG had received a clip of Lil Rodney talking about promos and stuff like that pertaining to Cash App. And he responded. So we'll go over what he said, and then I'll give you my opinion on what I think.
Posted Cash App scams. She got paid for a promo. What's wrong with that? Hey, bro, I have no comment on that. If you dumb enough to click on the damn link and say, hey, bro, you give me $30, I give you $3 million back. That's your dumb ass fault, nigga. Like, what? That ain't smart. I'm just saying, bro, like, if you dumb enough to click on the damn link that said, I be seeing them shits too. Tap in, bro. Credit card. Boom. You give me $100, I give you $1,000 back. Nigga, where the fuck does that logic come from? Like, obviously.
Logic comes from understanding that people don't have common sense. They say common sense isn't so common amongst people. They sit over here and be like, well, what's the problem with promoting something? The problem is that you're putting your face on something that you are saying that I agree with. You are saying that this is something that you should trust because I use it. Anytime you take a promo, that's what you're doing. A lot of times content creators that have morals or they understand the value of their voice won't accept something when they understand that this is something that might scam people or influence people the way I don't want to influence them. Years ago, I was listening to Agent Zero. He's been a content creator that I listened to for a long time. I really enjoy his content. He said a long time ago that he was offered a lot of money to promote gambling. And he felt that a lot of his audience were younger, and it was something that just because it was such a big dollar amount to it, it doesn't warrant him promoting something that he understands that could potentially cost a lot of money to his viewers, and he decided to turn it down. Now, when you go off of just gambling in general, is it inherently bad? No. But you do understand that the majority of people lose. That's the only way that these casinos make their money is that you got to lose money, which, okay, that's just business at the end of the day. But as a content creator, you do have the power to choose on what you want to promote and what you want to give out there to the audience. If you feel like, you know what, this is something I don't really stand by, your moral compass should tell you, you know what, this is something I don't need. I'll just look for different promos. When you're at a certain level, you have so many different companies, businesses looking to have you promote their business. You can find that one that you stand by and promote it to your audience. So to sit over here and be like, well, what's the problem? The problem is that you are willingly promoting something that you know has no chance of actually being legitimate. That's where the problem lies in my opinion. To just sit over here and be like, well, get your money, that's just completely wrong. Yeah, you know it's a scam. You know the majority of people know it's a scam. But what are those people that are so desperate that they're willing to throw that away because they're like, look, I just